hear the gentleman out, Monica. Please come in.
Thank you, Mr. Donnelly, for your cooperation.
It's not cooperation. It's practicality.
Just find out what the man wants, Sean.
I'll get straight to the point.
Please do.
I'm here to advise you that you won't be collecting on your late husband's policy. Here, let me show you a clause in the policy.
No, you don't have to show me anything. Just tell me what it's about.
It doesn't cover suicide or murder.
Actually, I think these policies do cover murder, Mr. Walker.
Not if the beneficiary is implicated.
Wait a minute, are you accusing me of murder?
My dear Mrs. Quartermain.
No, don't call me dear, and it's Dr. Quartermain.
Now, I'm only stating the facts. I'm not making any accusations. That's not my job.
We know what your job is, to save your company money.
Yes, a great deal of money, but I can assure you that if it can be proved Alan Quartermain's death should be covered, I will gladly write out the check.
And if it isn't?
Monica, just take it easy.
Now, wait a minute. Why do all of a sudden I feel very threatened?
I'm sorry that you do.
Well, how am I supposed to feel?
It's a very good question. Mr. Walker, I assume you're working with the police until this matter is all cleared up?
Yes, of course.
Fine. Then I think you have covered everything you've come to say. I'll show you out.
Thank you.
My God, I don't believe this. You know, that man wants me convicted of murder. He wants that because he doesn't have to write an insurance policy. He's going to do everything he can, Sean, to convince the police that I murdered Ellen.
Stop it.
Stop what? I can hear him talking to the police right now.
Monica. Come here, just let me hold you.
No, I'm not going to let you hold me.
All right, then let me talk to you.
Look,
There is not an insurance investigator alive who's going to talk the police into anything. And who could talk Anna or even Bert Ramsey into something they don't believe in.
No, I think they are all beginning to believe this. All of them.
What are they beginning to believe?
I can see it, Sean, can't you?
See what?
This is Alan's plot. This is a macabre plot for Alan. By killing himself, he's going to destroy us in the process.
We are not certain of that.
Well, you have got to convince the police that we didn't do it, Sean. We have got to convince the police that I did not kill Alan, or Alan's going to win, Sean. He's going to win. Don't you see that? He will win.
Stop. Just don't lose it, please. Don't lose it.
Good morning, Charity.
Oh, good morning, Simon.
How soon do we open? Listen to me. How soon do we open?
In about 10 minutes, and I like it when you say we.
Look what I found in my room. Isn't that great? Can I get you some coffee?
That old Scrabble set. I got some coffee, thanks.
Okay. Listen, maybe when it's a little bit quieter later on, I'll challenge you to a game with that, okay?
All right.
Oh, let me see. Let me see your hand.
Oh. Well,
How does it feel?
it's a little stiff, but
Yeah.
doesn't really hurt.
No swelling. That's good.
You mean no infection?
Yes. Country doctor. Maybe that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid.
Well, at least you knew what to do until the doctor arrived.
Well, as I said, maybe I was a Boy Scout, so I learned first aid.
Simon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to think that we were friends.
Well, we are.
Well, friends don't usually ask questions that might embarrass someone that they care about, but I've got to ask you this one. I mean, I have a feeling that you know more about medicine than just first aid. Dr. Bill said that I might have bled to death if you hadn't known what to do.
I think almost anybody would have known how to keep an injured artery under control. I think I know what you're leading up to.
Simon, you haven't tried to contact the authorities to find out if there's a doctor missing or unaccounted for or something?
No.
Why not? Don't you want to find out who you are?
Yeah, but maybe not just yet.
I don't understand.
Well, maybe I've done something so terrible. That's why I've blacked out my past.
If something terrible happened, it certainly wasn't something that you did.
Charity, this is a good life here. I'm so happy here. I really am. I really, really like it. And Maybe I shouldn't like it so much. Maybe that's why I don't want to know who I am right now. I really like being here with you and Jonah. He's a great kid, you know.
Yes, I know. Maybe not perfect, but...
Well, who's perfect? But you've done just the best job raising him on your own. You really have.
Well, thank you. You're very good with kids.
I like that. It's strange.
What is?
Well, if I do find out who I am and where I belong, I'll probably have to go away. And then maybe I'll never see you again.
Well, we'll miss you. I'll miss you an awful lot. But I'm sure that there's someone out there that must be very sad that you've disappeared.
Well, for some strange reason,
Yes?
I don't think so. Somehow I think I would sense if there was anybody grieving for me.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were here, Jenny.
It's all right.
Oh, it's probably good that you are. I have got a lot of programming ideas I need to discuss with you. You know, change is good, don't you think? New blood, new life.
I really could care less right now. It'll have to be done another time. Are you ready?
Are you going someplace, Derek? I will need you for a few moments.
I'll wait outside.
She always that temperamental? I mean, one prima donna per television station is quite enough, and I'm it.
Jenny has a personal problem.
Well, I don't like people to bring their personal problems to work. I mean, I can be as nice as the next person, but I don't like downers. Now, here.
Champagne.
Well, see what's attached, and you'll know the reason for the champagne.
Ah. Your check for the lease option on the studio.
Yes. And 2 glasses.
How festive.
How bubbly. The way life ought to be, don't you think?
You know, I'd like to toast to your success.
And to yours.